The Days of Our Lives recap for Monday, September 13, 2021, features Chad DiMera saying all the right things to his estranged wife, DiMera laying the smackdown on Xander Cook, and the Williamses confronting a problem head-on. Days of Our Lives recap highlight Abigail Devereaux, Marcy Miller, would love nothing more than to return to her Salem-based family, but there be a few hitches. Firstly, she's yet to reckon with the fact that she caused Gwen Rizchek, Emily O'Brien, to miscarry, even though she didn't really. Secondly, she's still pretty miffed that said baby was her husband's, something that Chad, Billy Flynn, is really sorry about. After apologizing profusely, and assuring her that he doesn't blame her for his child's death, Chad begged Abby to come back home with him, and she happily agreed. How could she say no to that adorable face? And speaking of faces, Gwen couldn't stand the idea of seeing a look of disgust or judgment on her father's, so she told a whopper of lie. Instead of coming clean about her miscarriage, she went with Plan B, which was claimed to be a hooker, whom Dr. Clay Snyder, Michael Lowry, had vetted. Days recap. Past imperfect. She might have been able to excuse Doug's, Bill Hayes, attempt on her life, but Julie, Susan Seaforth Hayes, finally had to admit that something was very wrong with her husband when he couldn't place Tom and Alice Horton. Off to Caleb Brady Johnson's, Mary Beth Evans' side they ran, hoping against hope that the subsequent tests would rule out Doug having Alzheimer's. Fuel recap. Let's get ready to rumblage. Dan Furical really doesn't like lima beans, a personal preference that Xander learned the hard way via multiple blows to the face and stomach, though. Let's be honest with ourselves, Itch did not beat Xander because he was force-fed lima beans. This is Itch projecting all his Sami-related hatred onto Oles Animal. Days of Our Lives recap, piggybacking having dialed his rakish charm up to 10, Johnny DiMera, Carson Boatman, begged Grandma Marlena Evans Black, Deidre Hall, for some money to fund his film project. When pressed, Johnny admitted that he not only didn't have a script, but that he had no idea what kind of film he wanted to make. Marlena to the rescue. Why don't you ask Brother Will Horton, Chandler Massey, to help, dear? Days of Our Lives, DOOL, airs weekdays on NBC. Check your local listings for airtimes. For more about what's coming up in Salem, check out all the latest that's been posted on Days Spoilers, and for an in-depth look at the show's history, click here. Take our poll ad block test. Why?